The charges against a man who pretended to be a doctor and a rancher appear to be piling up. Last month, we talked to several people who say they wanted to buy a freezer full of beef. That man was arrested shortly after the report, but on different charges. News 4 Tucson Sam Salzuedo has an update on that investigation.
According to Joshua Pena-Abeda's indictment, he took investment money that he never actually intended to invest. Now it looks like he's about to be indicted on new charges of selling cows that he never actually owned.
I think he had no intention whatsoever of ever selling a cow. I don't think he ever possessed a cow. And even the ranch that we went and visited him at to verify that there was a cow, we found out later it wasn't his ranch.
Virgil Adams thought he was buying local beef.
I have proof of payment. I got a receipt. I visited the ranch. I met him in person. I covered all of the bases. If someone is just a criminal and they're just going to rob you, there's really not that much you can do.
And he's not the only person who made the same deal.
I didn't even think anything about him being crooked or something, you know.
It's just a big lie.
Very disappointed because we brought him into our home.
I really feel upset that there's people out there that would do something like that.
Last month, Arizona Attorney General Mark Brnovich's office arrested Joshua Pena-Abeda for several charges, including fraudulent schemes, but those charges had nothing to do with cattle. Now court records show there is a second case against the defendant being prepared for indictment. This case occurred in 2018, in which the defendant portrayed himself as a rancher selling cattle to be butchered. In this case, the defendant took money from the victims and promised to butcher cattle for them. Adams says he even went to court to ask the judge to keep Abeda in jail.
I'm glad he's in jail. He's been caught. He's facing justice. I don't expect to ever get restitution on this, but I knew the process and we followed the process, and at least he's in jail and he can't defraud anyone else.
Abeda is still being held in the Pima County Jail on a $15,000 bond. If you have a story you'd like us to investigate, email investigators@KVOA.com or call 955-4444. Investigating for you, Sam Salzuedo, News 4 Tucson.